Hello everyone. Good evening. Let's have a look here. Okay. Oh, excellent. It looks like I am live. If you are here, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. For tonight, I am going to have a little comment prize. So for anyone who wants to share the post, comment on the post, I am going to be giving away some papers that are brand new and are not available yet as a celebration prize. So you're going to get a little 12 sheets of 6x6. I'm going to show you those in a second. Just wait a few minutes. Okay, we got a few people hopping on. Excellent. Hello, Janet, Judy, Karen, Deborah, Karen. Yes, happy Monday. So this is pretty exciting. I am excited to share with you over the next 12 days, 12 sneak peeks at products that are coming out in our new catalog and celebration. Okay, we got Margaret joining from Alberta. Hello, Margaret. So everything that you will see in the next 12 days will either be something out of here, which I cannot even show you the inside of this yet because we have to wait till it goes live. Except for if you're a demonstrator, of course, you've already looked through and you've ordered all sorts of goodies. But I am not allowed to show you the inside, only the beautiful front side of the cover. And then also this one here, which is Celebration. We're having another set of Celebration. Love it. 2 months. And there is some amazing things that you can get for free for $60 and $120 marks starting in January. Okay, so everything that you see in the next, all the products I'm going to be highlighting in the next 12 days of sneak peeks will be stuff that will be available for you to either earn for free or for you to purchase in the new catalog coming up. Okay, so we are starting day one with Hello Ladybug bundle, and this is a bundle that will be available in the new mini catalog starting in January. Okay, so for 2022, it's not too far away. It consists of this adorable stamp set. I love it. And then everybody loves a punch. It just makes for such quick and easy card making. So I'm going to be using these for my project tonight. Okay, you guys want to see what I'm making? I'm going to show you. I was actually inspired by a amazing lady that is she signed up for Stampin' Up. I originally met her at a community class that she started doing at a local community center, and she loved all the Stampin' Up stuff, ended up signing up, and she recently sent me a very adorable Christmas card. So this is what I'm going to be making, but I'm going to be making it with the Hello Ladybug. But the design here was one that Shirley had sent me, so I don't know where she originally got the design, but I absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you the version in a second. But first, you want to see what I'm going to be giving away tonight. I'm going to show you, okay? So that's what we're going to be using. I am going to be giving away some papers from the Sunshine and Rainbows designer series papers. So for anyone who wants to check a comment out there, share this video tonight, your name will go into a draw, and then I will draw the name tomorrow night at our second day 2 of 12 days of sneak peeks. But this is what you will get mailed out to you. So that is these are going to be celebration papers that you can get for free for $60, and you get like 48 of them, of course. But someone is going to get these mailed out to them. So they are such amazing and adorable, bright and cheerful papers. There is 12 different designs that are all 6x6. And like always, you ready for it? A whole other side. Like, I love these little tiny hearts, the polka dots. Like, you could just see these papers being made for, you know, of course, cheerful, get well cards or hello cards or birthday cards. But you look at it and you can also see like little hearts and things. So you could use these for really any fun occasion, especially for baby cards or, you know, little kids' birthdays, all that sort of stuff. Or someone that just needs a cheerful card in the mail, right? It's happy paper. Exactly. It is very, very happy paper. So one of you is going to be very, very happy, and you will be receiving these set of 12 happy papers from the Sunshine and Rainbows. You're going to get them in the mail. Okay. So you go ahead and let me know what you think about our project tonight and the bundle we're going to be using. Okay. So let's have a look at the project first of all. Again, this is the Ladybug version. Isn't it so cute? I love this little Ladybug. I'm going to show you some tricks on how, like, look at how dark I got that whole Ladybug body. Isn't that awesome? Like, there's not a void in there. I'm going to show you how you do that too. Okay. You always learn a little tip with me, right? Okay. So this was the version that I got from Shirley, and I loved it. You open it up like so, and of course she did a little message on the inside, but it's just a cute little card with a fun closure to it. So I thought, when I saw it, I thought this is so cute. I think it would be, I gotta close it up right here. I thought it would be adorable with ladybugs, and I think I was right. Look at that. Oh, Shirley, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the design. I love it. So this is my Ladybug version, and I'm going to open it up. So we have got our cute little stamping with our stamps. Okay. I am using some papers. This is from our main catalog, and they are the, I think, party papers. I can't remember the name, but anyways, it is, they're a fun set of bright papers. And on the inside, there's, of course, our little ladybug. So on here on the outside, it says hello. And then this says, you can bug me anytime. Isn't that cute? I know, I love it too. So it is, you're right, it is a different fold, but it's a fun one. So we're going to make that tonight. Okay, I got to remember how this goes together. That's always the thing. Okay. All right. So let's put it back together like that. Okay. And it is, the nice thing is, it is just a A2 card. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you how to make that one. Coming out in the next week, I will have a full list of all my classes that I'm going to be doing the next few months. We will be using this little set in a class coming up, and it will be one of those things that for all my classes, if you end up purchasing the bundle, then you get a whole card kit in the mail shipped to you, and you either get a full instructional video or you get to join me for a Zoom class for free. Okay, so this will be one, and we will make this card, but there's going to be a few other cards we're going to make as well. Okay, so in a way, it's kind of a sneak peek for a class, but also of this amazing, cute little set. Okay, so for the card base, are we ready to get going? I think so. Okay, for the card base, we are going to be using a 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. Okay, so just think of all the possibilities. Like, you guys probably have so many stamp sets already. You'll be able to get this one in January, but think of all the other versions that you can make, right? So I would love to see some of those. If you want to share in the comments over the next day or so, I would love to see some of the versions of this fold that you guys come up with. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take 8.5 by 11. I'm going to start on the 11 side, and I'm going to score it at 3.5. Got to get my cutter out of the way. And then I'm going to score it at 9. Okay. I'm so excited to share a whole bunch of new stuff from the new catalog over the next few days. This idea came to me midday today as I was looking, and I opened up all of my goodies, my pre-order, because we get to do that. We get to order a whole bunch of stuff from the new catalog. So I have my pre-order, and I thought, you know what? I can't wait to show you all these things. And so that's when I thought, I'm going to do 12 days of sneak peek. So here we go. All right, so on the 8.5 side, we're doing 2. And we are doing 6.25. Okay, let's see. My eyes lately have not been great. So I have just made an appointment to go get an eye test done. Up until this point, I haven't had to wear glasses, but which is pretty good because I'm going to be like 50 coming up. But I'm thinking it might be time, you know? All right, so I have got everything scored here. Now I'm going to go ahead and burnish those score lines. Okay. And do all 4 of them, and you can see how they come together both ways like that. That is what we want. Okay, now that we have got that all scored, we're going to bring in our scissors, and I'm going to use my big ones, and I'm just going to cut out all 4 corners here. So I'm going to go and cut along the score lines. Just cut them just straight along there. Okay, now the nice thing is you have got these squares that you're cutting out. These are great scraps that you can use to stamp. I'm going to use them to stamp my butterfly, or my butterflies, my ladybugs, or whatever it is that you're going to create this card with. I thought it would be fun to start with a cute little fun fold, and when I got that card from Shirley, I thought, you know what, this is a great card. I'm going to use it at some point. And as I was unloading my pre-order and I saw the ladybugs, I'm like, that's it. I am doing ladybugs with it. Okay. All right, so there is all 4 of my corners. I've got my scraps. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do quickly while I'm here is I'm going to go ahead and take our little corner rounder here. I love this corner rounder. It just does amazing little kind of finishing touch on all of your corners. There we go. Okay, and there's another one. And then we're going to do all the other sides. So we're doing all of these edges, and we're just doing a nice rolled edge. I mean, you don't have to do this, but I think that it is a very, ooh, must be getting full under here. A very, very nice finishing touch. Okay, so there we have our nice cornered edge. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stamping the ladybugs, and I'm going to show you the trick on how you can get this ladybug to be super, super, the body of it black so that you don't have any voids, and that is bringing in the old Stamparatus. If you don't already have one of these, they are the most amazing stamping tools. It makes it so that you can stamp in the same spot more than once. So if something doesn't turn out perfect, you don't have to worry because you can always stamp it again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in one of my scraps. Let's see, let's get one of these ones. And I want to make sure that I have got, because I'm using photopolymer, I have got, there's a mat that comes with the Stamparatus that adds that extra cushion. So it has a built-in stamping mat to it, which is perfect. So I'm going to make sure that that's nice and solid in place, because I am going to be pulling it up and stamping it more than once. So that is in a good position. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little ladybug. I want to bring in the punch, and I can see in the punch here when I punch it that it's going to be, I want to put it kind of in the same direction, so it's going to be easy for punching it out. Okay, so I'm going to use that side right there, and I'm going to point it down because that's the way the paper is going to go into the punch. That makes sense? So always have a look and see which direction your punches are. Okay, I'm going to pick it up on the plate here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead, and I like to put my stamp case underneath here. It just gives a nice even level here to add the ink to my ladybug body. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that down. Now I like to use something just to kind of press on it, so I will use like a block like that and pull it up. Okay, so see how it is not completely solid yet? I'm going to go again. So this is how I get a nice solid look. It's going to go in the same spot, and it gives it a nice solid look with that ladybug. Okay, look at that, no voids, perfect. Okay, so that is our little body. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in, and I'm going to do the rest of the ladybug. So I'm going to do the wings, and so I'm going to bring that and I'm going to do it over this side. Okay, and you know what? I got two sides to these plates, so I can just flip it. Okay, now again, I want to have a look. That's going to fit in there in the right direction. I'm going to bring it up like that. Now I do want my other magnet just on the edge, because I am going to be going back and forth here a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's bring in, I'm going real red for my ladybug. I've seen it done in Poppy Parade too, and it looked really cute, but you know what, for me, it's got to be real red. Okay, there we go. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty solid, but if I wanted it to be slightly darker, again, I can go again, and look at how dark that is. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so now we have got, I know we've got spots here somewhere, and because this is photopolymer, I can put my spots, get them in the right direction. I can put them down like this so that they are in the exact spot I need them to be. Okay, and again, my eyes are not great right now. Okay, now for those who had to get glasses, this is my question to you. Did you find one of the first things that you found hard was at nighttime driving? This is a big question, because that's what I'm starting to find, is that my eyes, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to do a little bit more. That the glare is just so bad on my eyes right now. Oh, look at how perfect that is. I love it. Okay. All right, there is our ladybug parts. Perfect. Okay, so now while we're at it, I'm going to bring in, I'm going to open this up again. I'm going to bring in, and we're going to do this ladybug right here. Okay, so again, you don't have to go to the effort of making things super solid if you don't want to, but you know what, every once in a while, like, I'll kind of have fun playing with the Stamparatus, because I don't bring it out all the time. In fact, I almost forget about it, which is crazy, because if you are doing multiple of something, Like if you were wanting to get all of your Christmas cards all done, and you're doing the exact same one, it is so easy just to set it up and be able to use it and do all of your cards in one go. Night driving is terrible in Victoria. It's worse when it's raining. Oh my God, yes. That is absolutely the issue that I'm dealing with, of course. It's not the best season for all of that, but just in general. And late at night. Late at night, my eyes are tired. So anyways, I'm set up in the new year, going for my exam. Okay. This little ladybug is super cute too. Again, that looks good, but I'm gonna just darken it up ever so slightly, just a little tiny bit. And look at, isn't that sweet? Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp the red on the ladybug. I don't think that's gonna be too hard to do. This is the piece that's gonna go over top, and you can see how it just covers the spots. The black spots go into that one spot. So let's just do it. I'm going to use this as my stamping pad. I am going to have to stand up for this one. Okay. Fairly easy to line up. I say that. We'll see how I do. Okay. Ah! Perfect! Oh my gosh, that's sweet. Okay, I love it. Okay, I'm going to finish off the rest of the stamping in a second, but I wanted to show you that trick with the ladybug body. And let's see, I'm going to do, I didn't plan this very well because of course I'm going to cut one when I'm cutting the other one, so I'm going down the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in here. First thing we're going to do is just cut our ladybug wings. So I'm going to just hold it like that. I start to squeeze it. When I know it's in there in the right spot, I give it a little punch. And then let's do this one. Again, I have it in an odd, awkward. There, holding it's different there. That should do it. Okay. Oh, look at that. So sweet. Okay. All right, are we loving our ladybug so far? There's something about a ladybug just makes you smile, doesn't it? And look at how cute that's gonna be. Oh, love it. Okay, so we're done with our stamparatus. And so I'm gonna just take all this away. I'm not gonna need these pieces again. So I'll put those away after. And we're gonna bring in our card. Okay. So we started to do some pieces. We're gonna do a little bit more stamping. Oh, that turned out so good. Okay, I'm gonna use a mat because I am using photopolymer, and I'm gonna bring in the other layering pieces for this card. Okay, so the nice thing is you guys are gonna be able to refer back to this because it will just be in the video section, as well as the other ones that I do over the next 11 days. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing for my 12 days of sneak peeks, I am planning on doing Monday and Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Wednesday, Thursday night, 7 o'clock. I think Friday night, I may have said 5 o'clock, and then those are all in the evening. And then Saturday and Sunday will be 9 o'clock in the morning. So for those ones, you can just roll out of bed, stay in your pajamas, grab yourself a coffee, and enjoy the sneak peek. Okay, I don't need all those scraps because I've already done that. Now for this, what I'm gonna do is I want to bring in my card so that you can see which direction things are going to be stamped, okay? I will stamp a little bit more on here, but for these pieces, you can see that the curved edge goes in this direction. Okay, so just have a look. These pieces that I cut are 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this is 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. So this ends up being 3 1/4 by 4. And then I just rounded the edges in the corner punch, just like I did these corners, okay? Because I wanted them to layer up nicely, Okay, now I could have just stamped directly onto the actual card base, but I like having that little framed edge because you have it on the other pieces as well. So I'm going to bring in, this is Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to grab, let's see, have I got a scrap here? I think I might. Just use the back of this, because I don't want to get any more ink that I already have on my little pad here. I'm going to bring in Granny Apple Green, and we are going to do some leaves. Now, you want to keep in mind when you're doing this, okay, that when it's closed, that roughly how big you can put, how far up you can put your leaf, right? So you kind of have to visualize. That's going to go off the page a little bit. So it's going to go down here on the corner. Now I'm going to go in Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to stamp it. Now, these are like full solid stamps, so you have to remember to make sure that you let it sit there for a second, let the ink transfer, making it easier to fold and unfold the card a bit stronger. Yeah, that's true. It does, that extra layer, right? So if you leave it longer, then you have less void because it has more time to transfer that ink onto the paper. Okay, then I'm going to go up here. Even though you don't see this when this is closed, you're going to see it when it opens up. So I want to make sure that I have some decoration on all areas of where this card is going to be. Okay, and I'm going to pull in, and I'm going to do one up here, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring in the flower, because there is lots of cute images on here. So I'm going to bring in as many as I can to show you. So I'm going to bring in the yellow Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to do some flowers. We're going to do one on this corner down here, like that. We're going to do one up here, and just fill in that white. I like some white space, but I don't want a lot of it. So I'm going to fill that in a little bit. And then because of the papers that we're using, there is some Flirty Flamingo that is in there too. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp just in the center of these. And again, I hope I'm getting these on the right angle. Oh, not bad. Okay, so I'm going to do a little Flirty Flamingo there. Let's bring in this one, and we're going to do some flowers. And we'll do some Flirty Flamingo pink flowers on there. That's cute. Okay. All right. So I think we're good for our stamping. Now what we can do is we can bring in our card base, and we can start putting this together. So we're going to start by gluing these onto our panels. So we're going to do the outside first. I'm going to do one on here. I like this color combo too. It's just such a bright, cheerful set of colors. The Granny Apple Green is awesome for the bright red ladybug to kind of sit on that leaf. Okay. Perfect. So there is those pieces there. Now we're going to work on these ones. One of these is slightly bigger than the other one. This is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this piece here is 2 by 5 1/4. And again, I took the corner rounder and just rounded those edges. Okay. All right, and then let's do the other one. There we go. Awesome. Okay. All right, so there we have got our greens. We have got those ones. Now, I am noticing that as I'm folding these down, that it's buckling ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shimmy just this section right here, just a little bit. And it all depends on how perfect your scores are. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that's better. That is definitely better. Now, when it comes to these ones, I don't want them overlapping, and I think it's overlapping ever so slightly. So I'm going to trim this just a tiny bit. Because again, we don't want it to buckle. So if you have to do a little bit of trimming, I could get my trimmer out, but I think that's good. Let's see. You just want to have that clearance, right? Let's see how this one goes in. Yep, that one's okay. I think we're good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this decorative piece in the inside. And we'll do that first before we add our ladybug, because I want to make sure that my ladybug is going to clear when it's all put together. So I'm going to put that on last. A little layer of Granny Apple Green. This is from the Stitched So Sweetly die set. That's in our annual catalog. I love using these pieces for framing. And then we're going to frame this one in here. So it has like a whole bunch of nesting, same shapes, rectangles with the scallops. Okay, perfect. All right, we're looking good. That's sweet. Okay, now I have already done some stamping, and I have to make sure that I can find all my little pieces because they were just tiny. Hopefully I've got them all here. Where are you? I had one other little piece. I might have to stamp it again. We'll see. See if it shows up. But it's going to say, you can bug me anytime. So I know that I have the other pieces around here somewhere. And I did one in black and one in red. So I'm just going to do the opposite pieces, because I just stamped them both and then I cut the pieces up so that I could layer them like this instead of going straight across. And then I can kind of highlight different words. So I will put the bug me in any time, and then I know that after this video is finished, I'm going to end up finding that you can. It's going to be somewhere in my crafting area. So I'm not going to worry about stamping another one, because I know that there will be, it'll be here somewhere. I'll find it probably in a minute, but that's what it ends up looking like on the inside. Okay, so let's close this one up. I'm already looking. I know it's going to be here. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to close this up. So this is going to go first, then this piece, then this piece, and then this one tucks in here like this. Okay, so now when it's closed, then I know that I can tuck this ladybug and I can pop it up over on this piece. And I just want to make sure, like if you want to really get those score lines to stay a little flatter, just go around with your bone folder, just like that. And then see how much flatter that lays already. Okay. I know, ladybugs are so cute. Who doesn't love a ladybug, right? Okay. Now I'm going to pop up. I'm going to do a double pop. So I'm going to do a little pop on the wings. And then I'm also going to pop the little body. Which, again, look at how perfect that is stamped. That is the magic of the Stamparatus. Now I'm going to put him kind of right here. Okay. Kind of sitting on the edge. Sitting on the edge. Okay. Voila. Isn't that sweet? We forgot to stamp our hello on this one. I almost forgot. So I'm going to stamp hello, but I am not going to try and stamp it while it's all closed like that, because that would be disastrous when we have just finished this beautiful card. So I'm going to make sure it's laying flat. Look at how pretty that is. Laying flat, and I'm going to do the hello right here. Okay. So now I can go in, make sure that I'm on level ground underneath my mat, And I'm going to put a little hello right there on the green leaf. Isn't that cute? That's perfect. Okay, so again, give her a little close like that. So now you've got the hello. And that's closing nicely because we went over and we re-burnished everything. Now we need to add some embellishments. Okay, what do we think so far? It does look so happy. It is a happy little ladybug, isn't it? Now I'm going to bring in some embellishments from the new catalog, and these are classic matte dots. Everybody absolutely loved just the plain matte dots that we had, the larger ones. So now we have got these in all the neutral colors, and I love the gray and the black. I'll do gray actually for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put one just up there like that. Then we'll do a couple little ones over here. One and maybe one down here. One right there. 1, 2, 3. I think that's cute. But with these ones, I'm sure, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure that we can use our Stampin' Blends and color these guys up, and then we can make them colored. Okay, I'm going to try it because I happen to have these right here. Okay, and the reason why I have these is because I also want to let you know that when you do a $90 order in the month of December, I wanted to have a good loyalty gift in December, right? Because it is Christmas. So you will get to pick a color. There is 38 different colors of our Stampin' Blends, and you get to pick a color, and I will mail you out a combo pack. So it is a light and a dark in the exact same color, and then you can use those to do gorgeous shading. But I just have to see, because I know we can do our pearls, right? And we can do our rhinestones, but I want to see if we can color these ones. I would say that's a yes. Okay, so there's our little test. So these are alcohol based, so it's going to dry super quick and it's going to stay on there. So that is a yes to those. So if you need to change a color, that's always why it's nice to have pearls, rhinestones, just basic, so that if you are stuck for a color, you can pull in your blends and you can make your embellishments whatever color you need, right? Okay. All right. So there is our sneak peek. This is our first of 12. So the first day of 12 days of sneak peeks. And there you have our Hello Ladybug bundle. So I think that you guys are going to love this one. I think a lot of people are going to love it. And because it is a punch, it is awesome because it makes for really quick and easy cards. But I will be offering a class with this Hello Ladybug bundle. I think it is, if I remember right, just over $40 for the bundle, which is great. I think it might be 42. But of course, you're going to want to chuck something in there to bump it up to 60, because then you get to pick a celebration item, right, for free. And there's tons and tons of great papers, cute stamp sets, as you guys will see over the next 11 days, some different celebration items, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that first little sneak peek. I hope you will join me for the rest of my sneak peeks over the next 11 days. Again, if you cannot find them, oh my goodness, look at the little ladybugs. I love it, Deborah. If you cannot make them in live, then you can definitely always watch them in the replays. Remember again to comment and share, and I will be making a draw, so you can comment and share over the next 24 hours. And just before I go live, a couple hours before I go live tomorrow, which will be 9 o'clock, then I will put the names in a draw, and someone is going to get this new package of papers, like I said, which is nice and cheerful, just like our ladybugs. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. Take care, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night. Yeah, share, let everybody know. They can hop on with me for the next 11 days, and they can check out new products from the up-and-coming catalogs. Okay? All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks. Bye.